break. Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Back to talk about the latest horror film, Smile 2. Yes, now let me just get this out of the way first. When I went to see Smile, I keep wanting to say Scream for some reason. When I went to see Smile, I didn't exactly give it a glowing review. I think I gave it 4 out of 10. And I was a bit picky so far as any jump scares and the look of it and how it was not exactly keeping me on the edge of my seat. And I've since rewatched it the other night, and I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than I did the first time round. So I don't know what happened on that first initial cinema trip. Maybe I was on my period or something. I don't know. But it definitely sometimes, you know, it's best to watch a film more than once because maybe you're not in the right mood the first round. But anyway, I went to see Smile 2, having enjoyed Smile on my TV the other night, and I got to say this was a vast improvement over the first one. Of course, it follows the same path as the first film, you know, with this kind of demonic entity that jumps from person to person, a bit like It Follows. Although I need to give that one another go, actually, because I didn't like that film the first time round. So maybe I'll give It Follows another go. Yeah, but this follows Naomi Scott, who plays this musician. She's quite a well-known, famous singer. I would think probably similar to like Britney. There's a tragic accident that happened a year ago that kind of like put her into rehab, and she's now trying to rebuild her career and her image. So it kind of echoes things that maybe happened to Britney back in the day. You'll probably remember those, like shaving the head and all that kind of stuff. And it follows her as she contends with this entity as it's been jumping from people that she interacts with and is following her. And, you know, you get the usual stuff like, look, you know, looking into a mirror, seeing something behind you, and then you turn around and there's nothing there. And then there's a big jump scare right next to you. And there was a good few jump scares in this one that really got me. Yeah, there's at least 3 or 4 jump scares. The supporting cast are all right, but it's really Naomi Scott that actually, you know, sells this film. And she is really convincing as this, you know, damaged singer that's trying to piece together her existence and piece together her career. And she's got, like, you know, management telling her that she needs to do this and she needs to go on tour and she needs to record this. All the time she's dealing with this, you know, this demonic entity as well. This traumatic event that happened a year ago, we do get to see this in flashback form, and it's really interesting, and you get to see what happened and, you know, where she is now. So far as pacing, I thought it was pretty good. There was maybe a bit of slow in the middle that had a bit of a pacing problem. So they could have probably shaved off maybe 10 or 15 minutes there. It just slowed right down for us, you know, like a solid 15 minutes. But the rest of it was perfectly fine and perfectly paced. Naomi Scott, absolutely fantastic. I know Mark Kermode recently stated that this could be a possible Oscar nod to her, but horror doesn't really get into the Oscars, you know, they don't really accept it, but she's that convincing and she's right in the role there. You get to see all sides of her emotion and just traumatic side to her. So she did a really good job. She was absolutely fantastic. The best thing in the film. And everybody else, all the supporting cast are just kind of like flocked around her, you know, as she is forefront in the film. So yeah, that's probably one of the best performances that I've actually ever seen her, you know, actually do. Even though I really enjoyed her in Aladdin and that. Sometimes it kind of reminded me a little bit of Shyamalan's Trap, you know, with this whole music thing and the concerts and, you know, a rising, you know, musician. And I think that's become kind of like a thing now. So maybe we've exited, you know, like the superhero phase, and now we're getting into the music side. Maybe we're getting into music epics or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it, I'm going to give this one 7.5 out of 10. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Will definitely be picking it up. Don't put the 15-minute or so pacing issue off. Don't let that put you off, because it is just a minor issue during the, you know, the film. But I enjoyed everything about the film. And I'm going to amend my score for the first film, because I gave it a 4 out of 10. I'm amending that to 7 out of 10. So I would say that Smile 2 is just a little bit better than the first film, but I did enjoy both films equally. And I think this one just pipped it just a little bit. I was more invested in Naomi Scott as the character. She had a bigger impact as the character than the psychologist or the psychiatrist in the first film. There you go. So that is my review of Smile 2. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.